Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. We are going to be taking a look at ICP Internet Computer Protocol as we are beginning a new week, and we can see that the market is pretty much excited. And for me personally, I'm looking for great price action here from ICP. I will be talking about all those things in today's video. And without me further running my mouth, actually, let's jump into the 4-hourly time frame. And we are seeing something that is very much familiar. If I may go ahead and draw a sketch for you here. Usually what we have seen in the market is we have a crashing structure like this, but like a waterfall. And then we have some kind of a V-shaped recovery. We visit the lows one more time, and then off to the races we go, right? So obviously what happens, right, when we get to higher retracement levels is really unclear whether we are going to be breaking to the upside or we are going to go to the downside here. But the fact of the matter is, when we are down below here, we have an opportunity to make money when the price is going to the upside. And that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you here with ICP Internet Computer Protocol. And we actually have an example here that we were seeing. This was back on the 24th of July, just last month. And you can see that same kind of a structure that I was just drawing right there, in which you can see that you have got a waterfall kind of a crash. You have a V-shaped recovery. Obviously, you visit the lows one more time, and then eventually you go to the upside. So what are we looking for here this time around? We are pretty much looking for the same thing. You can already see that we have that crashing structure here, and then V-shaped recovery, visiting the lows one more time. This actually, I would say, was a very nice opportunity to be entering a long position. I missed it because for one reason or the other, I didn't look at the ICP chart. So the next thing that you are looking for naturally is continuation of the price to the upside. But before we even dive deeper into the ICP price, let me quickly show you that this actually is a very legitimate structure. Many people don't talk about it, obviously, but we talk about it here. So this is Nikkei, the biggest stock exchange in Japan, and you can already see that it at some point was exhibiting the same kind of a structure, the waterfall V-shaped recovery. Obviously, you have a backtest, and then you are rallying to the upside. We can also see the same thing here on Tesla multiple times. Actually, you are seeing right at this point here. I don't know, this was back then in 2020 when we had the C19 crash, and you can see that it was actually that waterfall crash, and then V-shaped recovery, backtest, and then off it went away. So this is definitely something that I look forward to all the time, and after these ones multiple times, the returns, I mean, they're really, really good. So we're also seeing the same thing here, that thing, and then off you go. So I think you have an idea. I mean, it's not only those charts that I have it. I mean, even here on SUI we have it. This was back then in July. I mean, same time frame with the ICP price. You let go of the price, and here is Myro. Myro really likes to do this a lot, actually, and we are also seeing here the same kind of price action off to the races you go. So this will be cool for ICP if it continues following through here. But obviously the question now is that what kind of price targets we'll be looking forward to should we continue this trajectory here. I will actually go on to say that at the bare minimum, I expect ICP to reach at least $8.60, and right around $9 there, maybe we can have some kind of a stop, making a decision whether this bearish trend is over or something like that. But for now, something like $8.60 is the price target that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, I mean, at least we don't need to see ICP trending below $7. That's not really cool, and it really doesn't encourage a lot of people to buy ICP. But should we see the price continuing to move to the upside, maybe it can actually bring more people into the community and stuff like that. Looking at the underlying indicators, we are looking good there, but I think you also have to focus a lot on the RSI. You can see that during this bear trend, the RSI has not been able to get above 50-55. So yeah, once we confirm an RSI which is about 50-55 right there, I think that is something that is a good indication that we're ready to go, right? Maybe this bear trend is over, because you can see this thing was starting back then on the 21st of July, sorry, but this was actually not the first. We're looking at like one local part here. We need to break this bear trend that we are seeing here on the RSI, especially on the 4-hourly time frame. And with that can actually give ICP a little bit much more strength. But looking elsewhere in the market here, we are looking at, for example, at the total market cap of all altcoins, and we are still seeing that we are in a very good shape. We always have had this kind of things. Look here, you accumulate, you pump. Same thing here as well. You just go ahead, you accumulate, and then you pump here. Now we've actually had a very long accumulation, maybe not as long as the previous ones, but still, the longer you accumulate, the bigger your pump is going to get. And right now where the price is sitting is looking like more of a bull flag that is just forming right there, which actually has got very good price targets. I mean, technically speaking, should it actually play out, we are looking at a market cap of altcoins that is as high as something like almost $3 trillion. That would be massive, and for ICP, it will definitely be benefiting from that. So we want to see the rest of the market doing well. I was looking at volume candles earlier, and they were actually looking very good. It was also the same story here with Bitcoin. So a good market in general is also good for ICP. But getting back to ICP, still I'm focusing on the market cap of ICP here, and I've said for my long-term price targets I'm going to be referring to the market cap because it's actually much more reliable than the price, because it is much less affected than the price when it comes to more tokens or more coins being added to the circulating supply. So what you see here long-term is that on a weekly time frame we've got this inverse head and shoulders pattern that we are seeing. Obviously normally I wouldn't have traded these things if they were on a shorter time frame, but on a much longer time frame like this one, it actually gives it much more, what can I say, legitimacy. So I'm seeing here we've got the left shoulder, we've got the head, and then we also have got the right shoulder here, which is still in the making. So I'm just, trying to go ahead and front run the rest of the market and saying that, look, we already have massive support here of this spike of accumulation pattern. Why should I wait for the price to pump another 100% for me to say this is the confirmation, right? So, I mean, I'm very much convinced that ICP is going to do well. I can as well buy low here, buy around $7, buy around $5 when the price is moving to the downside. It's still okay. But what really am I targeting? I'm targeting something like at 32x from where the price is sitting right now. That is putting ICP close to $220 from where the price is sitting right now. And I think that this is something that is very much reasonable with a market cap of about $112 billion for ICP. Again, as I said, if the rest of the market is doing well, ICP, be rest assured, will do well as well. We're also seeing here that, I mean, theoretically speaking, what you want to see with head and shoulders pattern is that when you have the formation of the shoulders here, you've got like a decreasing volume. At the head here, you actually basically don't have any volume at all. This is really a textbook formation. And also on the formation of the other shoulder, you want to be seeing decreasing volume. That's what we are seeing here. But all of a sudden here, be rest assured that a massive volume candle will start showing up there for ICP. Right now, of course, we don't have that information just yet, but of course it doesn't mean that it is not going to be coming. So for this week, basically this structure here that we are seeing is the main event that I'm going to be watching. As I showed you already, it appears even in stock markets, it appears here on Tesla, even on other cryptocurrencies like Sui, Myro, even on Bitcoin itself. I mean, let me just show you one last example before we call it a wrap. You can see here let me just pull it nice and easy, right? The waterfall kind of a crash, V-shaped recovery, visit the lows one more time, and then off to the races you go. So fingers crossed, we have pretty much the same thing happening here for ICP. And with that being said, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It actually tells the YouTube algorithm that this video is relevant. And of course, if you are new to the channel, I want to kindly ask you to subscribe, because I do TA on ICP and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Just remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, all right? But of course, if you like the video, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye.